So I'm trying this with YouTube Live for the first time. So, and I tested it like 4 times last night. I said, let me make sure people go and see Tammi.
Okay.
Okay, so wait. And we'll talk about 30, maybe 20, 30 minutes or so.
Okay.
I want to make sure that it's going. It looks like that. Okay. I see your beautiful face.
Yay.
Okay. All right. I see your beautiful face. Joining me on Kendell Lenice live right here on YouTube. The interview series is all about turning my spotlight on my guests and also changing the narrative of Black folks. So when we're talking about Black folks, you can where they're throwing glasses and cutting each other out and bringing a receipt so they can, make this person look this way or that way. But it's none of that here. It's all about celebration. So, of course, this is love that I'm about to bring to you. And her name is Tammi Rogers. She is an actress. And now she is a movie star. Welcome, Tammi.
Hey, Kendell. Always a pleasure.
You know what, Tammi?
Yes.
Right. I am so proud of you, extremely proud of you, because I have watched you grow as an actress, a producer, a set designer. I mean, you are all over this entertainment field. So proud of you. Congratulations on your current movie, which is coming to Amazon Prime.
Yes. Yes. I'm so happy.
So how exciting is that?
Let's talk
about your journey.
Okay. Let me know what you want to talk about.
You are. So we're all the way live, so it might be a little lag, but that's all right. She can hear me. I can hear her.
Okay.
All right. So let's talk about your journey as an actress. Tell the people, where you're from. Tell the people how you started in this industry.
Oh, wow. Okay. I am from Baltimore, Maryland. The DMV. Yay. How I started in this field was like a fluke because I was in a modeling troupe many years ago. And the guy who was in charge of the troupe, he wrote a play. And so he said, Tammi, I want you to be in this play. And I'm like, me? Be in the play? Oh, okay, I'll try. I had never done it before. So I was like, sure. And so we did that play and it was so much fun. And then we did it again, like months later, we did it again. And it was still, really popular at the time. And it's like the bug just bit me after that, because after people saw me in that, the more people asked me to be in their plays. And then so on and so forth and so on. So 30 something years later, I'm here now.
Girl, you only 30 something. What you mean 30 something years later?
Look, I wish I was 30 something. But thank you for the compliment.
So, okay. Of course. So, but you know what? You said 30 years you have been in this industry and you know this game. And like I said earlier, you've been in all aspects of this entertainment world. You have been on different shows that I've had when you, and I got to on carpet for another movie premiere. And that was in the movie theaters. Tell me what it's like, and we're going to talk about the name of the movie and when you can see it and everything. But talk about the joy of you as an actress and being on this journey for 30 plus years to screen. And then, okay, it's the big screen in limited theaters in the DMV area. But then now to be on a major national platform like Amazon, that feels like.
It feels exciting. It really does. Because we're so used to having the premieres whenever we, film a movie. We put the premieres out there, and then people come and we celebrate, and we get to see the movie on the big screen in the actual movie theater. So to be on this level now because, of, things like COVID and the pandemic, it's like, wow, man, how are we going to do our premieres from now on? What are we going to do? How are we going to do it? So, to have a roundtable discussion about, how we're going to release a movie or, something like that is, the topic comes up. Okay, when are we going to do, Amazon Prime or, Netflix or, that's the big buzzwords right now. So it is so exciting to have this movie come out because we did do a movie premiere when the movie actually came out last year. And so now when people who came to see it was like asking, like, when are we going to be able to see the movie again? Y'all going to put it on Amazon? Y'all going to put it on Netflix? What's going to happen? What's going to happen? And I was like, stay tuned, stay tuned, stay tuned. You'll find out. You'll find out. So to get the news that it was coming out Christmas Day.
Yes. So the movie we're talking about is London and James, and it's coming out on Christmas Day, December 25th, 2020 on Amazon Prime, starring Tammi Rogers. Let's talk about London and James. What is that movie about? And who do you?
Okay. London and James. It's one of my favorite movies I've ever been in. London and James is about a girl named London and a guy named James. And they are into some things that you wouldn't think they were into as far as, protecting people. I'll say it like that. So I play the mother.
That's intrigued already.
I play the mother of the third guy who hangs with London and James because they all grew up together. And so, they all used to come to my house and I used to fix food for them and things like that. So you know how that is. They all grew up together. And so my son is killed in the movie. So then I have to play a grieving mother. And that took some pulling off for myself. Because people are like, you play mother so well, but you have no children in real life. I said, I know. They were like, where do you pull your inspiration from? I said, well, just from the mothers that I know that have been, in my life that I know, my aunts, my grandmother, just other people's mothers that I know. And I just pull off of their experience. Yeah. And so that's what helped me. So they were like, well, how were you able to prepare for this role? I was like, well, this role kind of took me out a little bit because it was like, I've never played a grieving mother before.
Yeah.
So to play that and to be able to make that authentic, I had to do a little studying, I had to, do a few, study a few people and see how they pulled it off. So, which was fun to me, just doing the research for the character. Yeah. But I love this character. I mean, she lets it be known that she's not playing. Go out there and find out who killed my son.
So you're a mother on a mission. So your mother in the movie, you're a mother on a mission. Your son dies and you go into mother mode by saying, know what? I'm going to find out who killed my baby.
Yeah. No, what I tell London and James to do that.
Oh, so you
I
give them what they need to go
Yeah.
out there and
Yeah.
find out who killed your baby.
Exactly. Because since they all grew up together
Yeah.
and they're grieving with me,
Yeah.
and at the same time, I'm letting them know, now wait a minute now, we're all grieving.
Yeah.
But I know something about you two that you two don't think I know.
Yeah. And they have the
So
same fire that you have too to try to find
exactly.
out. So
Exactly.
what
So
you're
I'm
doing
like,
is holding.
yes, holding them accountable.
Okay.
Exactly. Yes. I am like, I want you to find out who killed my son and make them pay.
Okay. But you know what? I saw a little bit right there, Tammy. I saw a little bit right there. You ain't playing. You ain't playing no games for them to find out. So the
Exactly.
movie, would you say the movie takes you on a journey?
Yes.
Is drama,
Yes.
suspense?
Yes, it
Uh,
is. And you will go on this roller coaster ride with them as they try and find out who killed my son. And it's a
wow.
wonderful movie. I mean, it's a wonderful movie. It's like I just loved it from the beginning to the end. When I
Yeah.
got the script, I was like, yes, I have got to do this part.
Yeah.
Got
Because
to do
writing
this.
is the key. Like you can have writing is that outline, that story, that thing that gets you, that heart connection.
Yes.
And then the actors bring it to life.
To
Let's talk
life.
about
Exactly.
who wrote this movie?
Okay, I want to make sure I got everybody's names right. It's a Tri-J Productions, which is a production company by a guy named Jay Sykes. His name is Jeremy Butler, but we call him Jay Sykes, and it's in association with Salute the Moon, which is a company by Brawlin Patterson, and Jay Sykes plays James, and Brawlin plays London, and then JoJo Maker Productions, which is the guy who plays my son. That's his production company. So all three production companies put together to bring this movie out. Yeah,
As
Jay Sykes, Edwin Maker Jr., and Brawlin Patterson.
Okay. All right. So let's talk about this is an independent movie that
Yes.
made a major splash and will make a major
Flash.
splash on
Yes.
Christmas Day, December 25th, 2020. We will see the movie London James starring Tammi Rogers. All right. So you're
Featuring
from
Tammy
Baltimore.
Rogers.
Featuring. I say starring Tammi Rogers.
I know you say starring,
but starring a lot of amazing actors. And I want to just
Yeah.
really talk about the acting scene in the Baltimore area, in the DMV area,
Okay.
because you guys are a strong unit. You all are very talented. I wrote my web series. Tammy's going to be in that, and so many other great actors in the DMV area. So let's just for a moment talk about the talent in Baltimore. Let's keep it right to Baltimore for now. The talent in Baltimore. Talk about that for a minute, because I don't think a lot of people worldwide know about the talent that's in Baltimore. They know about the crime. They know about the murder. They know about what they saw on The Wire and The Corner and homicide and all of that. But they don't know this side of Baltimore. So talk for a moment about Baltimore's actors and actresses.
Okay. Like you said, we're a close-knit bunch of people, because normally as people write movies and they decide to produce them themselves, they'll start looking for casting, and so a lot of us know each other already, so we can tell each other about, hey, so and so is looking to do a movie, hit them up, if you're interested. They got a casting call out. So like you said, it's a very small community. So it's like almost word of mouth, really, when something comes out, because we all know each other. So we go from like movie to movie together. We we might do this film by, you know, this company here, and then the next thing you know, turn around and we're doing this company's movie right here. And so it's like, oh yeah, you were in the last movie with me, you know. And it's like, so after a while you become a family.
Yeah.
And that's what usually what we do. We just, you know, hit each other up, be like, yo, did you hear about this movie coming out? Hey, go down there, you know, audition if you need to, or if they already know you, they might want to just put you in it. It all depends. And so after a while, you begin to see the same people. So then you have nothing to do but become family.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I see you on your Instagram, and shout out to my girl Sherelle and everybody else. I see you all, you know, sharing birthdays together and
Yep.
outings together. And so it's not just, and I see that with a lot of actors from Baltimore. And I love the fact that you all support one another, even if you're not in that project, whether it's a stage
Yep.
play, you've been in plenty of stage plays or movies, you support one another by saying, hey, you know, this is a role for blah, 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 or this person is casting here. And I think that that's so important that you do that. Why do you
Yeah.
think that Baltimore bred actors and then the people from the DMV and all of that, why do you feel that it's something special that you all share? Because you hear so many different times where they're not trying, they're crawling for position
Yeah.
and crawling for, you know, spots, and they don't want to tell the next person. What makes you all stand out?
Well, what does it is like in between movies, we ended up getting feedback from a lot of our actors saying, you know, maybe we should have some classes or something. Maybe you guys can present some classes that we can take, that we can still be, you know, working on our skills and honing our crafts in between the movies that we all do together.
Yeah.
So my friend Awesome Amin, he put together what is called the Actors Academy,
Okay.
Baltimore.
I think
And
he was in the
so
last play that I directed. I think he was in that.
yes, he
Yeah.
was. Yes, he
Yeah.
was. Yes, he was.
He's
So that's right.
good.
You know, Awesome, like good. So, so then he asked me to come on board as the resident acting coach. He was like, Tammy, I
Of
need you.
course.
And you know, he's like, I need you. Let's do this. So every few months we'll have what is called the Actors Academy, which is a 4-week
Okay.
class that's about 2 hours per day. We usually have them on Sundays from 2 to 4. So we have one
Okay.
coming up in February. That'll be the next one in February. And
Okay.
here this time we're gonna do it. We're gonna do the production side. So there's classes that you can take on the production side, and there's classes on the acting side.
Okay.
So we're gonna do it like that this time. And so when we heard all the feedback that they wanted classes, so we started searching around for different directors who could teach different, you know, just different subjects. And
Wow.
so we had a class, Kendell, let me tell you, it blew me out the water. It was called intimacy. Now
Mm.
I'm thinking, okay, intimacy class. All right, don't they just have them get on set and just, you know, tell them action and tell them to start kissing or whatever? I was I was like, intimacy, they actually have a class for that? So when we had it and we had somebody teach it, I grew so much as an actor just during that one class, because I just didn't know that there were intimacy coaches that were on sets coaching people through intimacy, you know, different intimacy scenes. And I was too through. So we learned so much from that class. I was like, yes, we need to teach that again. So we just have
Wow.
different things like intimacy classes. We have improv classes that we teach. We have like I said, we're gonna be doing production side stuff. So we're gonna be doing in front of the camera, behind the
Yeah.
camera, monologues.
Yeah.
If you want to take, you know, self-tape monologues, all that kind of stuff, we do all of that. So as we all
Yeah.
grew in together, more that we were hanging together.
Yeah. I think that that's awesome, and I can't wait to see this movie on Amazon Prime right from the comforts of my home. I interviewed
Yeah.
Tammi, as I said, so it's right here on my YouTube channel, and I re-uploaded it a couple weeks ago, so you
Yes,
all
you
can
did.
see that and talk
Yes.
about her other movie.
Yeah.
To see, you know, what she's doing, and follow her also, and she'll give her information later. So I just think that it's pretty awesome, because I have gone to, I think, 2 of your red carpet premieres.
Yes, you have. Yes,
I've
and thank you,
seen,
thank you.
you're welcome. And then I know you had a movie come out. Um, you had the premiere at the movies, the West Nursery in the Baltimore area. I remember
Yes,
that, you know.
yes,
So
yes,
I mean, you are not new to this. You are true to this, Tammi. You
yes,
are true
yes.
to this. So I just think it's amazing, Tammi, and I wish you nothing but success, just an
Thank
abundance of
you.
success. But I'm going to be
Thank
sitting
you.
on Christmas Day, and I have Amazon Prime, yes, and I am going to have my popcorn, and I'm
Yes.
there and watch this movie called London and James, and it's on
Okay.
Amazon Prime on
Yes.
Christmas
Christmas
Day.
Day.
Tell me what you're
Yes.
going to be doing. Will you be watching it on Christmas
Yes, I
Day too?
will. I'll be watching it like I'm watching it for the first time.
Oh God, it sounds like I'm gonna be dropping my popcorn and clutching my pearls.
Yes,
That's what it
I
sounds like.
love it. Oh my God, I love it. I mean, this movie is just, when they, like I said, when they first sent me the script, I was like, oh, I love this part. I was like, okay, I can't wait to see the rest of it, because you know, sometimes as an actor, you only get your scene, so you don't really get the whole
Yeah,
movie. So you don't really get to see the
yeah,
whole movie until the premiere, you know. And
yeah,
so I was like, oh, I love this part. I'm like, I can't wait to see the rest of this movie. And oh my
yeah.
goodness, when the trailer came out, I was like, oh, it's shoot 'em up, bang, bang. Okay. Because growing up, I always loved, you know, what do they call them? Not the bad guys, but it was like assassins. I always loved assassin
Yeah,
movies.
yeah,
I
yeah.
loved them. So when I found out that London and Jay-Z were assassins, I was like, what?
Wow.
I was
I'm
like, I
excited
always
to
loved
watch it.
assassin movies.
I'm excited. I'm excited to watch this movie. And I was just going to ask you, tell the people just a little bit about it. But like you said, you might
Mhm.
have people at that Assassins. One of my favorite Assassins movies is Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Yes, exactly. That's my number one. That is my number one right there. Yes. When they came
That's
out with that movie, I was like, this is the top of the line here. But everything I always judged it against Mr. and Mrs.
yeah, that's a good one. That's a
Yes,
good. So
that
I'm
was
just
so
so
good.
proud of you, and I'm so glad that you
Mm.
continue to come back and allow me to support you
Yes,
and get the
ma'am.
word out
Yes.
about, you know, not only the you and the movie, but the talent in the Baltimore area, and
Yes.
how you give back. I mean, Tammi is a props specialist. You know, we'll have
Yeah.
about, you know, just talking about that, but there's so many aspects.
Mhm.
But today I wanted to have her on to really talk about the movie and to get the word out and to have people tune in. If you have Amazon Prime, if you need to just get it for a moment, trial it, you know, what better way?
Yes.
Trials, what better way but to trial it on Christmas Day to see this movie, because you're going to wish you've seen it, because you're
Yeah.
going to see Tammi and just keep rising and bigger and better movies. So you want to catch her now so you can say, I remember when she had her first movie on
Yes. Yes.
Amazon Prime. But you're in
Yes.
great company over there at Amazon Prime. You're in great company. You know,
Yes.
so
Thank you.
many amazing projects are coming through this way.
Yes.
This is
Because
a
I have
new way.
another project coming out on Amazon Prime too, but the date got pushed back. So
Okay.
it probably won't come out to January now, and that's
We'll have you
called
back.
Hands Up. Yeah.
Okay. So I'll definitely have you back for that. But
Okay.
everybody, this is the new way. We're going to be virtually experiencing movies, even coming
Yes.
to America now, coming to the platform where you can sit at
Yes.
home. It was coming to It was supposed to be in the movie theater, but everybody is changing it because it's changed. Let's just be
Yes.
honest. You know, it's
Amen.
changed the way we do things, COVID-19.
Yeah.
And lastly, before we end, have you been directly affected in any way by COVID-19?
Just some of my cousins have had it, and so I'm just praying them through. From my lips to God's ears, bring them through, Lord, because there's so many people who have died, and so my heart goes out to the families who have lost loved ones, and who loved ones are going through it now. I just, my heart goes out to you. So I'm saying, stay safe, keep your mask on, guys.
Please.
Keep your mask on, keep your social distancing, and wash your hands.
Absolutely. Everybody has to do their part during this time. And as Tammy said, there's so many, over 300,000 people, dying across this country
Yes.
due to COVID-19. So be safe, keep your mask on, social distance. Don't be in large gatherings. If you don't have to go out, don't. Be careful, because you just don't know. But Tammy, tell the people how they can get in contact with you, in touch with you on social media.
Okay. On Facebook, I'm Tammi Rogers, TAMMI ROGERS. On IG, I am actor Tammi Rogers. That's ACTORTAMMIROGERS. And then you can just go to my website if you want to hit me up on my website. It's actortammyrogers.com.
All right, so you are going to see Tammy on Christmas Day. She is going to be a gift, as well as the other actors in the movie. I know that the actors are amazing in that movie, and shout out to the writers and producers and all the behind the scene people who go unnoticed. It takes a village to make a movie pop, and we are going.
Yes.
Yeah, and we're going to see their hard work. Tammy, thank you so much. Any last words for the audience?
No last words. Just keep believing in your dreams, and I just want to say a shout out to Roosevelt Jackson. He put me in my very first movie.
Yes.
So which that's one of the movies that you came to, the premieres, and like I said, I'm just gonna keep on doing what God gave me to do. Y'all keep looking out, keep supporting.
Amen. So this is Tammi Rogers, actress extraordinaire. Do me a favor, go to Amazon Prime right now. Get it prepared, because as a life coach, I like preparation.
Yes.
So get prepared. See about getting your Amazon Prime subscription or trial if you haven't yet. Mm-hmm. So when Christmas Day comes, you're able to watch London and James featuring Tammi Rogers. Thank you. Love you, Tammy. Thank you so much. God bless you, girl.
Thank you. God bless you too. Amen.
Just give me one second.